Hello everyone, myself Tanvi Patel, working as Assistant Professor in Computer Engineering Department in Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Subject is IoT and its application, that is Internet of Things and its application, and the subject code is 3160716. So today our first unit is Introduction to Internet of Things. So the contents are definition of IoT, history of IoT, characteristics of IoT, application areas of IoT, and things in IoT. So first of all, we will discuss about the definition of IoT. Defining IoT. The Internet of Things describes the network of physical objects, that is, the things that are embedded with sensors, softwares, and other technologies for the purpose connecting and exchanging data with other devices and systems over the internet. So, Internet of Things is nothing but the purpose is to connecting and exchanging data with other devices and the systems over the internet. That is Internet of Things. So, the alternative definition of IoT is the IoT refers to the millions of physical devices around the world that are now connected to the internet, all connected and sharing data. So, it is nothing but it is one type of physical device around the world which is connected through internet and it collects and shares all the data through internet. And the another definition of IoT is it is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals or people that are provided with unique identifiers, that is UIDs, and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human or human to computer interaction, that is IoT. Now, the history of IoT. The term Internet of Things is 16 years old, but the actual idea of connected device has been around longer than 70s back. Back then the idea was about the embedded internet or pervasive computing. But the actual term IoT, that is Internet of Things, was coined by Kevin Aston in 1999. Aston, who was working in supply chain optimization, wanted to attract sensors management attention to a new exciting technology called RFID, that is radio frequency identification. Because the internet was the hottest new trend in 1999 and because it somehow made sense, he called his presentation Internet of Things. So this term is defined from one presentation of Aston. Now, the IoT integrates the interconnectedness of human culture, that is our things, with the interconnectedness of our digital information system. That is, the thing is connected to the digital information system, that is IoT. That's the IoT. Adding RFID tags to expensive pieces of equipment to help track their location was one of the first IoT application which was given by Aston. So the IoT was initially most interesting to business and manufacturing where its application is sometimes known as machine to machine, but the emphasis is now on filling our and offices with smart devices, transforming it into something that's relevant to almost everyone, that is IoT. Now, the example of IoT tube bulb that can be switched on using a smartphone application is an IoT device, as in a motion sensor or a smart thermostat in your office or a connected street light. These are the examples of IoT. Now, the example of scarecrow, which is being controlled by a device, which is the best real-time example of IoT. This is a short video on a scarecrow. Here in this example, you can see that in the scarecrow, the sensors are being fitted and it is being controlled by the device which is made by that girl. So this is the best example of IoT device. Now next is the another example of finding goat using a device. Here in this example, you can see that the sensors or the chip is fitted being in the goat and it is being connected through the device by that girl. Next is why is IoT so important? Over the past few years, IoT has become one of the most important technologies of the 21st century. Now that we can connect everyday objects like kitchen appliances, cars, thermostats, baby monitors to the internet via embedded devices, seamless communication is possible between people, processes, and things. So, for this purpose, IoT is very important in our daily life. By means of low cost computing, the cloud, big data analytics, and mobile technologies, physical things can share and collect data with minimal human intervention. In this hyperconnected world, digital systems can record, monitor, and adjust each interaction between connected things. That is the physical world and the digital world. Now, next is the characteristics of IoT. So, following are the 7 characteristics of IoT. First is connectivity, next is things, next is data, fourth one is communication, fifth one is intelligence, next is action, and seventh one is ecosystem. So, first one is connectivity. With everything going on in IoT device and hardware, with sensors and other electronics and connected hardware and control system, there needs to be a connection between various levels. So connectivity is necessary. Second one is things. Anything that can be tagged or connected as such as it's designed to be connected. From sensors and household appliances to tagged livestock, devices can contain sensors or sensing material can be attached to device and its items. That are the things. Third is data. Data is the glue of the IoT. Without data, nothing can be possible. Fourth one is communication. Devices get connected so they can communicate data and this data can be analyzed. Communication can occur over short distances or over a long range to a very long range. For example, Wi-Fi, low power wide area network technologies, etc. Fifth one is intelligence. The aspect of intelligence as in the sensing capability in IoT device and the intelligence gathered from big data analytics. Next one is action. The consequence of the intelligence is the action. It can be manual action, it can be based on debates regarding phenomena and automation. And last one is ecosystem. The place of the IoT from a perspective of other technologies, communities, goals, and the picture in which the IoT things fit. The Internet of Everything, dimensions, the platform dimensions, and the need for solid partnership, that is the ecosystem. Now, next is application area of IoT. So, the application of IoT technology are multiple because it is adjustable to almost any technology that is capable of providing relevant information about its own operation, about the performance of an activity, and even after the environmental condition that we need to monitor and control at a distance. Nowadays, many companies from different sectors are adopting this technology to simplify, improve, automate, and control different processes. So, here are some of the surprising practical applications of the IoT. First is wearables. Virtual glasses, fitness band to monitor, for example, calorie expenditure and heartbeats, or GPS tracking belts are just some example of wearable devices that can have been used for some time now. Companies such as Google, Apple, Samsung, and others have developed and introduced the IoT and the applications therefore into our daily lives. These are small and energy efficient devices which are equipped with sensors with the necessary hardwares from measurement and reading with software to collect and organize data and information about the users. Now next application is health, that is health monitoring. The use of wearables or sensors connected to patient allows doctor to monitor a patient's condition outside the hospital and in a real time. Through continuously monitoring certain metrics and automatic alerts on their vital signs, the IoT helps to improve the care of patient and the prevention of lethal events in high-risk patients. Another use is the integration of IoT technology into hospital beds, giving way to smart beds equipped with special sensors to observe vital signs, blood pressure, oximetry, and body temperature, among others. Next is traffic monitoring. The IoT can be very useful in the management of vehicular traffic in large cities, contributing to the concept of smart cities. When we use our mobile phones as sensors which collect and share data from our vehicles through applications such as Waze or Google Maps, we can use the IoT to inform us and at the same time contribute to traffic monitoring, shows the condition of the different routes, and feeding and improving the information on the different routes to the same destination, distances, estimated time of the arrival. Next is agriculture. Smart farms are a fact. The quality of soil is crucial to produce good crops, and the IoT offers farmer the possibility to access detailed knowledge and valuable information of their soil condition. One of the best example of agriculture is greenhouse monitoring using IoT, where the sensors are being fitted to measure the soil condition, the temperature of the present greenhouse, etc. Drones are used for the field monitoring, machines for routine operations which are being connected through IoT devices. These are the best example of agriculture. Next is hospitality, that is the application of the IoT in the hotel industries brings with its interesting improvement in the quality of the service. With this implementation of electronic keys which are sent directly to the mobile devices of each guest, it is possible to automate various interactions. Thus, the location of the guest, the sending of offers or information on activities of interest, the realization of order to the rooms or room services, etc. are being connected through the application using IoT. With the use of electronic keys, the checkout process is automated, disabling the operation of doors, offering information about the rooms immediately available, etc. And the maintenance and housekeeping departments are being made through the IoT. Now next is smart grid and energy savings. The progressive use of intelligent energy meters or meter equipped with sensors and the installation of sensors in different strategic points that go from the production plant to the different distribution points allows better monitoring and controlling of the electronic network, that is smart grid and energy saving. Next is water supply. A sensors either incorporated or adjusted externally to water meters connected to the internet and accompanied by the necessary software helps to collect, process and analyze data which allows understanding the behavior of consumers, detecting faults in the supply device, report results and offer courses of action to the company that provides the services. Next is maintenance management. One of the area where the application of IoT technology is most extensive in is precisely maintenance management. Through the combination of sensors and software specialized in CMMS and EAM maintenance management, a multifunctional tool is obtained whose use can be applied to an multiplicity of disciplines and practices with the purpose of extending the useful life of physical assets while guaranteeing assets reliability and availability. Now next is things in IoT. So what are the things in IoT? The things in the Internet of Things can be anything from farming equipment to the thermostat on your wall to your connected ear or connected car to a Fahrenheit container with a connected temperature sensor within it that sends data to a logistic coordinator. So the thing can be anything in IoT, that is the mobile device or your smart device or your computer device or any field like healthcare, agriculture, building management, security purpose, anything that is things in IoT. So that's all for today. Thank you.